Well, hi everybody, good morning. Meteorologist Travis Kleneski here early on this Monday morning. A winter weather advisory in place for north central and northwest Nebraska until 4 o'clock Central Time, 3 o'clock Mountain Time. This does include Ainsworth, Bassett, Kippahaw County, Springview area, Valentine westward, all the way to northwest Nebraska, including Chadron and Alliance. Some of the heaviest snows may end up being right in here near the South Dakota border today. 1 to 4 inches pretty common, but there's going to be some isolated amounts a little bit higher than that here. We've already been seeing snow and it's been coming down pretty good. The snow is mostly going to fall in this area here. Drizzle and light rain farther south. Rain and isolated thunderstorms this morning in the northeast. This kind of keeps going throughout the day today. Not a lot of change as we go through the day, other than the winds are going to get stronger as the day goes on, and they'll be out of that northerly direction right in there. Low pressure system located about right there at the noon hour in northeast Kansas. But winds will strengthen today. Might get a little sun over southwest Nebraska later today. Tonight then, as it starts to get a little bit colder, this rain snow line starts to push southeastward, so we could start to see maybe some very minimal accumulation farther to the southeast. I don't think we'll see much, not like northern Nebraska, but very minimal snow is going to be possible late tonight, early tomorrow morning over southeastern areas. I don't think we'll see much more than a trace amount of snow in the Tri-Cities area. That'll move on out by about mid-morning, maybe late morning. Sunshine returns, and look at the winds tomorrow. Winds will be strong out of the north and northwest. We may see some gusts over 40 miles per hour tomorrow, so it's going to be a very windy day. Winds do come down a little bit Tuesday night and a Wednesday morning, although they'll remain a little bit on the breezy side. We'll see mostly clear skies, but maybe a few passing clouds Tuesday night and Wednesday morning right in there. You see it there? A few clouds, but I think most of us will see mostly clear skies. All right, on top of what we've already seen, 1 to 4 inches of snowfall, maybe some isolated higher amounts up here to 6 inches in northern Nebraska. Much lower amounts as you get farther south. Not much expected near or south of the interstate, other than maybe here in the southeast early tomorrow morning, maybe some minimal amounts of snow right in there. All right, on to your temperatures for today. It's going to be a very cool day. Temperatures not warming up much. 30s and 40s for highs, maybe some 50s in the far southeast, and then outside of our area, some 60s there. If you see, I'll point something out here. Look at this. And the numbers, I know, ignore the numbers. I'm just look at all the warmth to our southeast. There is the potential for a big severe weather day off to our southeast here. Look at that. Big area of enhanced risk of severe weather today where the warm sector is. But we will be on the cooler side of things here across Nebraska and northern Kansas. Temperatures tonight dropping back into the 20s and 30s for overnight lows. Highs tomorrow, only in the 50s for most of us. Better, but still kind of coolish. And up north where there's snow on the ground, 40s in those locations there. Tomorrow night, 20s and 30s again for overnight lows, and then looking ahead to your day on Wednesday, maybe still upper 40s up north, but most of us will be into the 50s. We start to see some 60s out west, maybe even near 70 in Scottsbluff. Some of that warmer air is going to be slowly budging eastward as we progress through the rest of the week. Let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. Again, today is by far the worst day with drizzle or light rain, strong winds, and cool temperatures out there for your Monday, Monday night, still more of the same, maybe a little snow mixing in early tomorrow morning before the sun rises. Tomorrow's going to be a very windy day. The sun does return, but it's going to be a very windy and cool day out there. A little windy on Wednesday, but I think it'll be worse tomorrow, sorry. We're talking winds sustained 25, 30 plus miles per hour, gusts over 40 miles per hour. Whereas here, today's winds and Wednesday's winds will be comparable. So the worst winds of the next 3 will be on Tuesday. Thursday, we get a break from the wind and the sunshine returns, so it will be a pretty decent day on Thursday. Not as warm as I was hoping for, but still not terrible. It gets warmer Friday and Saturday. The winds do return. Saturday looks like another really windy day, like really windy. And this is as a big system moves across the middle part of the country that could bring us chances of rain and thunderstorms. Maybe as early as Saturday afternoon, but more likely Saturday night and continuing into Sunday. It does temporarily cool off, and then we start to warm up after that. For you folks watching in KNOP in North Platte this morning, I apologize. I do not have a 7-day forecast made up for you, but I'll show you the 10-day forecast real quick. It's kind of the same, but you'll probably trend warmer later this week. It's going to be warmer the farther west you go. As we go through the weeks, you see a lot more 60s and even a near 70 there late in the week on Friday. And then cooling down a little bit and then kind of comparable as we get into the next week. Let's take a look at the long-range models here. Again, we'll kind of bypass this today's system since we've already kind of covered that in full. And it moves on out. Pretty quiet weather until we get towards Saturday. And that's when we get that rain and thunderstorm activity. Look at the low pressure system moving through here. Rain and thunderstorms Saturday night into Sunday morning. And then we'll see where it goes from there. Could turn out to be kind of active next week. We'll see. Could be interesting. Good moisture. That'd be nice. Now let's look at the GFS model. There are some similarities, some differences. Again, Saturday night and Sunday, here comes the rain, and that would be a decent chance of thunderstorms right in there. And then on the back side, we'll see maybe still some showers around. Not as aggressive with the snow, but we may get more moisture down the road. So it looks like it's going to be fairly active as we get to the weekend into next week. And pretty typical spring weather here. And of course, typical spring weather around here usually means strong winds, and that's probably one of the big stories of the week after today, is that we'll have a lot of windy days ahead, and that'll probably enhance that fire risk for areas that start to dry out just a little bit. So, all right. Well, I want to thank you all for watching on this Monday morning. I will be back on Tuesday with all of you. It'll be my last forecast of the week, as I will be off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for some vacation time, and I'll be back then the following Monday. So again, I hope you enjoy your day as much as possible with this weather. Enjoy it as much as you can, and I will see you all again on Tuesday morning. Take care, and God bless. Bye.